Hello and welcome to the Shack Fishing channel. I'm Richie and I'm here just to give you a heads up and let you know that this is a bit of a weird situation. I'm going to show you a couple of videos in a minute of Simon. He's caught a couple of cod and he's also dropped a stonker. He's dropped a stonker of a cod. It's come off. He's been on his own and he's been fishing. So me and Chris were going out anyway. We were going to go to Maddox and do a part 3 and see if we could finally get a cod from there, but we changed our minds and we decided to go to Cod Corner. So we're heading to Cod Corner. Si has got unfinished business, so we've talked him into coming as well. Hopefully Mike's with us as well, so there'll be the 4 of us. We can get that cod that he dropped. I'm going to show you the videos now. Without further ado, I'm going to head over to the action. Please enjoy the video. If you do like it, don't forget to hit those. If you do like the video, don't forget to hit subscribe, give us a like, a thumbs up, leave a comment. I always do my best to get back in touch with everybody who does leave a comment, and your support is always welcome. So, without further ado, let's head on over and see what happens.
I hope Father Christmas brings me a dropnet, I really do. If I'd have had a dropnet, I'd have had that. Where's the crew when I need them? Where were you boys? Where were you? Where were me wingmen when I needed you? Oh boys, I swear it was a PB, it was definitely a PB. I could feel it fighting away, it was bringing it in, it was banging its head away. I just knew, I got it to the wall and I was like, man, it's huge. Put the rod down against the railings and I was trying to handball it up, and halfway up, wiggle, wiggle, bye bye, splash, lives to fight another day. Oh, you know, I need to regroup. Gutted, so gutted.
25 hours later, the hunt continues.
Hello and welcome to Gone Fishing. In this episode we are at the famous Cod Corner yet again. Seems to be a real favourite of ours. As you just seen earlier on, Si had a good day here yesterday but did drop quite a big fish, so he's decided to come back and we've decided to come with him and hopefully he can recatch it. Si's there, Chris is there, I'm here. Let's get fishing. So for me, I'm using a running ledger with a bomb and a pennel, and I'm going to throw a load of icky sticky black on it, see how we get on. We've got Chris who's using a 2-hook
boom,
flapper.
currently prepped with 2 little worm on each, and I'm going to tip it with a bit of mackerel.
There we go.
And then we've got on this one the paternoster, just to basically keep it off the bottom, circling in the air. Big 4-0 on the bottom and a nice little 2-0 circle
There
up
we
on the
go.
top.
So that's
Big bait, small bait.
3 different rigs already. What's Si using? What are you using like that?
On the long beam, I'm using a 2-hook paternoster boom rig.
Yeah.
And on the other rod, I'm going to use a catfish style live bait rig, just popped up off the bottom.
Alright, interesting.
It's just got like a rotten bottom to it as well. So it's like the lead. Obviously your main line runs through your swivel there, your lead goes to that little clip. That's where your lead goes. On a rotten bottom, so your main line's like through a swivel. And this pops up, keeps the worm 2 foot off the bottom.
Keeps it away from the crabs and that.
Keeps it away from the crabs and stuff, and hopefully if there's a cod swimming by, I'll have that.
So as you can see there, we've got well, at the moment 5 rods. When I get my second one up, we'll have 6, but that's 5 different rigs. 5 different rigs, 5 different methods, all going for the same species. So let's see who can get one first. Right, got a pulley pennel here with a 4-row. Little bit too long, I think, for around here. This is just gonna, as it goes through the water, gets snagged, and I'm going to shorten it down to about that. So there's your pulley bead, and that's where the hook and the weight are going to be. It's what, a foot all in all, so 2 foot either side, a foot either side, so 2 foot all in all, but a foot like that when it's hanging off the weight. There we go. Chris?
No, I'm just setting up the second rod, mate.
Alright, okay, you didn't snap off at all, no?
Snap off?
No, you didn't get snagged, no?
Oh, no.
Alright, okay. Well, everyone's set up apart from Chris.
Hey, your rod's not from there?
It's gone a bit calm. It's not. It's gone a bit calm, I reckon.
Time before the storm?
Yeah. Tide's starting to flood as well. Gorgeous afternoon. Did a bit of cod bashing. Look at that river. Looking spectacular. The skyline over Liverpool looking good too. I've just had a banging knock, and on the retrieval it was way out there. It pinged off, and the imp was damaged as well, so don't know what that means, but there was a load of seaweed on the weight, so it's obviously took me into a seaweed bed, and I got stuck in there. Well, we go again. There's a lot of weed in the water though down there, logs and stuff, and they're drifting over, so we just got to be careful of them. So I've got a bit of weed on my line there, you see, that's brought my line in, but anyway, onwards and upwards. Here we go, little whiting, saved me blank. Time for the big boys now though, let's get it back. Off she goes. Sound? What you got there? Oh. Today's baits, I have got icky sticky black that I've had left out for a day or two, and sticky. And I have got some squid, but also in the box I've got some bluey. I'll make a couple of wraps up with them a bit later on, but for now I'm going to stick with the black and squid combo. Seems to do well, and I just had the whiting on it, so we'll see how we get on. The river has gone very quiet. There's been a few knocks, hasn't there?
Yeah.
You had a few, yeah? Si, had any knocks?
Rattles, nothing like anything worth pulling in.
It's just the one whiting for me at the moment. Chris had a belter of a crab.
Yes, and then a little bit of a smaller one after.
Yeah, so he's been in the crabs. But yeah, as it's turning dark, hopefully, you know, something might, you know, they might start feeding. We don't know. It's pretty dark now, and it's 10 to 5. We're round about, give it another 20 minutes and we'll be in the hour before the high tide. So I'm just going to get some really sticky black on, get some black out, and I might just put a bit of a squid tip on it as well. See how we get on. Tip lights are on and ready. I mean, it looks like it's getting a bit serious now. We all want a cod. Getting a bit, wouldn't say desperate, but We want a cod.
Yes, we do.
We do, don't we?
Yes, we do, mate, definitely.
So I think we're all just focusing in on our own little bits and pieces we've got going on, and we're just going to like, you know, knuckle down. I think water's nice and calm as well, as you can see. So yeah, I'm just going to get this black on, get back out there. I'm not casting this one too far. This left hand rod that's already out, that's out distance. Well, not distance, but it's out further than the one on the right. I'm just going to have a sort of short little cast with the one on the right, see what's around, and then I've got best of both worlds. I've got something far out, I've got something close in, and you never know, something might take on either. Well, here we go. Pin whiting number 2 for me. Still no elusive cod. We're trying though, we are trying. We'll get there. I'll tell you something, right, for being December, second week of December, the weather is so mild. It's really calm. It's not even that cold. The water's still, yeah, there's a breeze, it's picking up, but apart from that, you would think it was the middle of December, that's all. Maybe this is what's the problem with the cod, and this is probably why they might not be here. It's still quite warm. You know, we've had a cold dip, but it doesn't. It seems to have gone. Who knows? But there could be 100 reasons. But the weather is really mild, and it's nice to fish. We've all gone into our little fishing modes now. It's all gone quiet. We're all just about an hour. We're on the hour before the high tide, so we're all focusing on that, getting that cod. How come you're hitting away?
Just to stiffen them up, mate. Look at them, like licorice. Which that makes it a hell of a lot easier to slide it over once. Look, when you get to the knot, I always give it a little pull over the knot. Why not just carry on sliding it that little bit more? So then you just leave the tail. Nice little thing, and you always usually get a little bit of a tip, mackerel, bluey, anything like that. Put that on the end there, a little bit of goodness.
I'll hit that.
I know. See how far it drops. Just hit the bottom, lad, just hit bottom.
That was an instant strike by Chris then. Is it a cod though? That's what we want to know.
It's a fish.
It's a fish. Let's get a bit of light on the situation. What is it? Whiting?
Whiting.
Oh, it's a nice little beefy one as well.
Aye, on a squid. Just
on
squid.
squid.
On its own. Just a little sliver of squid.
End the session. End the session. Ended up. I had 2 whiting. Chris had 1. Side blank today. But as you seen on the video earlier, he did have a few cod in a previous session yesterday. So
What's worse, though, blanking or dropping a cod?
Blanking or dropping a cod?
What's worse?
Dropping
Leave a comment below.
Yeah, leave your comments below. Well, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked that video, don't forget to hit subscribe. If you want to be part of the channel on the local anglers section, send in your videos. All the information is in the description below. Leave a comment. What's worse, blanking or dropping a fish? Leave in the comments. So in the meantime, don't forget to stay safe, tight lines.
Take care.
So I'm going to be using a pulley pennel here. As you can see, I've got one here, but it is way too long for Cod Corner. That's just going to drag into snags and stuff. So, Chris, got a pulley pennel here. I'm using a Cod Corner, but as you can see, you it's hard enough as it is. Right? You being a